I hate new Streamlabs because it's being that way. But that being said, we're back, and we get to start our summer vacation with the beach and the sand and the new allies. It should be great. Hopefully. We also get the sweet jazz, and we did do some of the requests from Elizabeth, like take her on a date. Get that out of the way. We got some nice winter outfits for when we climb the tower. That being said, we're going to all right. We want to get up our intelligence stat where we can. You can't really do anything else. And I keep forgetting I can just hit the phone and go straight to it instead of walking here. Beat the full course. And off we go. As is tradition, the only thing we ever do is about the omega-3s and all that within the food and all that. And off we go as we go into the vacation. Pull this up real quick. Just to see where we are, because and we don't want to make sure to miss stuff that is only gettable during the vacation season, you know. Okay, so we'll just do... Nope, don't do that. Well, so maybe slightly further along, but we are not. There we go. The trip to Nakashima begins today and will last 4 days, 3 nights. You know, I kind of never understood that, the whole 4 days, 3 nights thing, until I got older and I was like, oh wait, that actually means like 5 days because you're leaving that morning. I need to get ready. We are going to a beach, so who knows?
Whoa! Looks like we're finally coming up on the island. Hell yeah!
It's good.
Yuck! Coo! She! Ma!
Jeez, you sound like a little kid.
He's just having fun. Personally, I'm ready for some training.
I do wonder, what kind of flora and fauna live there?
Remember last time she did yell at Mitsuru about holding things back and all that? She's probably still sore about that.
Wow.
It's like we're in an episode of Lifestyles of the Rich and Fabulous.
Welcome back, milady.
We won't be here long, but I'll be relying on you during our stay.
You have maids?
Oh,
And
she
you
is
must
rich.
be her associates from school, correct? Welcome to the Kirijo vacation home. Please, follow me.
Associates?
Dude, real life maids.
I knew she was from an important family, but this definitely proves it.
It's good to see you.
I heard the news. There isn't much here, but make yourselves comfortable.
This man has an eye patch, so we know he is either a villain or someone deeply scarred who will probably die, as is every other RPG.
Yes, sir.
There is no other explanation.
There he goes. So, was that her father?
It was so intense. And what's up with them wearing a suit in this kind of heat?
What's wrong with that?
What's up with him wearing this suit in this kind of heat? Looks at the entire party. Jeans, 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 jeans. The only person here that is actually fit for this weather is Mitsuru and Fuka. Meanwhile, the rest of the party is jeans. I hope you die of hydration. Please. Wear some shorts. It would not kill you. Please, I'm begging you. Wear shorts for 5 minutes. It won't kill you. It will not kill you for like 5 minutes to wear shorts.
We won't be here long, but make yourself at home.
Sweet! This is gonna rock!
Wait, why would you stay at the mansion? You're here for 5 nights unless they got a hotel.
Hey, wanna go to the beach? It's literally right there! Oh man! I'm so ready for this! Come on, let's go!
What? We just got here. I mean, it's gonna take time to get changed and stuff.
Then I'll see you there. I'm not gonna waste a single minute.
Junpei is the
Sandals on, giving my feet a chance to breathe.
Junpei is the kind of guy that like they know they're going to the beach, right? Or they know they're going to a place where they need a swimsuit, and that's all he wore under his jeans.
Yep, summer's here.
Darn. There's nothing out there I can use as a marker. Too bad. I was hoping for a good swim.
Oh, what's with that swimsuit?
What do you mean?
Dude, swim briefs? Nobody wants to see your junk.
But they're better for swimming.
You gotta be kidding. We come all the way to the beach, and you're gonna train?
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with that? You got a better idea?
Damn right I do! It's summertime at the beach! I've got the perfect activity.
Wow, it's beautiful.
What kind of activity is that, Junpei?
Hey, they're here.
Never mind. Check it out.
What are you looking at?
Say hello to contestant number 1, Yukari Takeba. That's quite a bold design. She's really strutting her stuff. Archery practice must do wonders for the self-esteem.
If no one seems to have claimed the umbrellas around here, do you think we can go ahead and use them?
Ooh, next up is contestant number 2, Fuka Yamagishi. Wow, Fuka, do you wear swimsuits often, or...? Oh, whoops, was it something I said? Didn't mean to embarrass you.
Hey, cut it out with that laugh, you creep.
And for our final contestant of the day...
What happened?
Damn.
Something wrong?
Wow, Kirijo-senpai, you're so beautiful.
Yeah, your skin is totally flawless. Hey, did you put on sunscreen already?
No, not yet.
Well, we can't have that. You gotta put some on right now.
Oh, can I help?
That's okay. I'll do it myself.
Yo, dude. So, which one's your type?
Well, none of them are here. Like, Aegis isn't here, so oh, Fuka. You know, she has blue hair. We have blue hair.
Oh, really? Very interesting. Man, this is great. I'm in heaven. All right, I think it's about time for a swim. Tide!
Oh, I'm not letting you win that easily.
I bet that water feels great. I feel like someone's watching me.
Whoa, It's cold. What are you standing over there for? The water's fine.
Well, we do have an idea that the group that Michiru is part of is a couple reasons for what's going on. So, like, being here is kind of weird, right? Liz might be happy if I give her driftwood. Can I go in the water? I can go in the water. Waves that lap on the shore, sparkling and shimmering. Come to think of it, Liz asked me to bring her something that feels like the ocean. There's a tiny crab walking beneath the water. Liz might be happy if I give it to her. Can we point out that we basically just took a crab from the beach and said we're going to keep this till we get back in 5 days. So we just killed a crab for one person. Why I stand on the beach? It's so fine. It feels nice underneath my feet. What to think of it? Elizabeth asked me to get her something that feels like the ocean. Elizabeth might be happy if I give her a pretty shell. I mean, that's normal, right? You just kind of like hand it to him. That's 3. Pretty sure we have 4. We might have to wait. I think. Yeah, we might have to wait.
It's a lovely place, wouldn't you agree? When I was younger, I used to come here fairly often, but I haven't had the chance to visit since starting high school.
I mean, you kind of own the beach, don't you? That makes sense. You'd come here a lot. Why is your doing that?
I'm glad everyone's having fun out there. Our operations during the dark hour are taxing on both mind and body. You should relax a little. Rest up. If you need to take a break, the best spot to kick back is underneath the parasol.
It's true. Oh, there it is. There's a 4th one. I know there's 4th before here. I'm trying to find it. Sometimes the waves roll into the shore is somewhat common. Think of it. Elizabeth asked me to get her something that feels like the ocean. There's some seaweed swirling in the water at my feet. Maybe Elizabeth would like it. Honestly, I bet she would. It doesn't seem like she wants it just to, like, have it, but to, like, experience it.
Here we are on summer vacation, but I still have to deal with Junpei's usual antics.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Help us, please! Junpei won't stop!
Alley-oop! Take this! And this! Come on! Water fights are pretty much a given at the beach. Nice and cool, ain't it?
Hey, knock it off! You're taking this too far!
Woohoo! Thanks, Kirijo-senpai. Right now, I feel like I could die with no regrets.
Uh-huh. How do you think that's gonna go? I did say you're being watched, so... I said play alone at the beach. true. Benches or chairs next to it. I get sunburned if I fell asleep here. I mean, yes?
Woohoo! Thanks, Kirijo-senpai. Right now, I feel like I could die with no regrets.
Say that.
I'm glad everyone's happy. Our operations during the dark. If you need to take a...
Yo, think about it, right? You know, it's a dark hour. You come out here just to, like, sit by the ocean and relax, not have to fight anything. Think about it. Feel great. I mean, we can't really do anything else there. Like, we got all our stuff.
Even the food was fancier than I could have imagined. I've never had to think about the proper way to use a fork and knife so much.
I can't eat anymore. Not even another bite of caviar.
No one said you had to try to eat all of it.
The fact she had caviar is
Well,
pretty
I'm
good.
sure we're all exhausted from the trip. Why don't you go rest up in your rooms?
Oh, are you not coming with us, Senpai?
Yes, I'll join you in just a minute. It's been a while.
Just plotting. Plotting.
I'm glad that you're in good health.
Our guests are residents of the dorm, I presume.
I'm sorry for bringing such a crowd.
I heard you told them about the incident. Why did you hide it for so long?
I wasn't
Okay.
hiding it.
I've told you time and again, none of the blame is yours.
But
Two in harmony surpasses one in perfection. That has been our guiding principle since the Kirijo family separated from the Nanjo group.
So there used to be
You
more.
must learn to trust in others, Mitsuru. There are things in this world that cannot be accomplished alone, no matter how many sacrifices you make.
I understand.
You accessed our database, didn't you? That brings me to my next question. Why didn't you ask me directly, instead of using this trip as an excuse?
I'm sorry.
Bring them here, all of them. I have no intention of concealing the truth from them. I've made preparations to disclose everything.
Everything.
There's a girl named Takeba in your group, correct? For her to awaken to her power, it must be fate.
Father?
From what I understand, Mitsuru has already given you the short version.
I mean, they've been going about, let's see, they started back in September, like March or April, I think. Start of March, right? So, April, March, June, we're now like halfway in July now. Or actually, almost all the way through July, another 10 days or so. They've been going for like 4 or 5 months now. A beach resort isn't exactly like bad,
Oh, yes.
you know?
Well, it's true. We adults are to blame. If I could have atoned for it with my life, I would have done so. Now I have no choice but to rely on you. What my father wanted to create with those monsters' power, it was a time manipulation device.
That's what he was trying to do?
Imagine if you could control the flow of time, eliminate unwanted events before they occur. With such a device, you could shape the future to your liking.
Damn, that's insane.
Unfortunately, under my father's direction, the research began to stray from its original goal. In his later years, my father seemed to have only nihilism in his heart. In fact, his madness may have resulted from his struggle to break free from that. It's only natural that you want to know the truth, and it's my duty to tell you.
What's this?
And it doesn't make sense. We did see the weird, like,
This
creepy
is
old
the
man
only
when they were
existing
doing
footage of the
flashbacks.
accident, recorded by a scientist who was at the scene.
A video recording?
I can only hope that this recording reaches someone with a conscience.
Wait a sec.
Was you know what the
My
conscious did
employer
there?
has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should never have been conceived.
I don't think this
I'm
guy was
afraid
the
the
only
damage
one
will
that
be
doesn't have a
staggering.
conscience, but sure,
At this
let's
point,
go.
It's unavoidable. But I didn't have a choice. If I didn't do this, it could have destroyed the entire world.
Destroyed the entire world?
Whoever is watching this, please, I need you to listen to me very carefully. The shadows that were amassed here have been dispersed as a result of the explosion. In order to end this, you have no choice but to eliminate all of them. I am the one responsible for this. I knew the risks, but I was blinded by the promise of success, and so I chose to continue without objections. I am responsible.
Huh? Dad? You mean that was...
Wait, he did.
Father.
She was reading a note that he said he got a higher job and that he was a scientist. So this makes a lot of sense.
His name was Eiichiro Takeba. He was the head researcher at the time, and a very talented man. But we are the ones who are responsible. We pushed him to continue the research. The Kirijo group is to blame for his death.
Yes.
Are you...
Let's tell that in front of the daughter
So
of
that
him.
means my dad caused it all. The Dark Hour. Tartarus. The people who died. It was all his fault? So is that why you were hiding this? Because you felt sorry for me? Is that it?
No, talk about...
I don't think she knew that.
I don't want your pity!
Talk about...
Oh, this will go well.
Shouldn't someone go after her?
I don't
Will
want
you
to go
go?
after her. No, why not?
Thank you.
I believed in him for so long.
I don't like that the moon's only halfway like that.
This is too much. Remember what I told you at the hospital? How my dad died when I was little. You understand now, right? He died in that incident.
Aw.
Nobody knew the truth, so there were all sorts of rumors. Because he was in charge of the research team, people were really mean to me and my mom. We even had to move a few times.
Oof.
Yeah. But all this time, I kept telling myself it wasn't his fault.
If I remember right, the reason she hates her mom is because she wanted to change their last name so that they weren't associated, like, with the dad.
I loved him a lot. And I believed he'd never do anything wrong. I received a letter back in spring. It was from him, written 10 years ago. It cracked me up, because even though he said to my family, it was more or less all about me. And that only made me believe in him more. When I found out I had a special power, I thought it was fate. I was scared. But I thought if I cooperated with the Kirijo group, I might find out what really happened. That's why I agreed to fight using my persona.
Okay.
But now... Now I can see it was all for nothing. You're just trying to make me feel better.
Partially, yes, you're our only
Reality
healer.
sure is harsh, huh?
But,
I tried so hard to fight my fear. And this is what I get. And you know, I think maybe I was jealous, too. I mean, after all that's happened. Why does Kirijo-senpai's father get to live? I'm a horrible person, aren't I?
I mean...
Wow. I don't know how you do it. You're always so calm. Nothing ever phases you. Did you really think I could just be cheered up so easily?
To be fair, the MC doesn't really have emotions. Like, that's the one flaw the MC has, that he does not have emotions. Like, at all. They're very, like, stoic and, like, emotionally stunted.
You think you know me? You don't know anything. I'm sorry. I can barely make sense of all of this.
By the way,
I'm
two
so
dead parents.
afraid. I just feel so lost now. Tell me, what am I supposed to do now? You mean keep believing? You really are something else. Sorry for acting like this. I know you've lost your parents too. I'll be alright. I'm used to dealing with stressful situations. Anyway, thanks for listening. Let me guess. Senpai asked you to bring me back, right? I thought so, but still, thanks.
I mean, it just seems like your dad tried to stop it by the end of it, right?
Hey!
So, he wasn't probably all that of a bad person, and she shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeesh, what's taking you guys so long? Everybody was getting worried. It's almost the dark hour, so we gotta head back.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right.
Did I miss something?
No, I just almost forgot. It doesn't matter where you are when the dark hour comes.
Oh, come on, that's common sense. Even I remembered that.
You know, I've been thinking lately. Once you awaken to the power of Persona, you remember everything that happens during the dark hour. In exchange for power, you can no longer look away from the things you don't want to see. We can't escape reality, can we?
I mean, she actually is correct, right? Because, like, you can't, like, every time it hits the dark hour, you're like, you could be, like, out shopping or, like, go into the bathroom and it's like, oh, time shift. Shit. I mean, you can't ignore it and just kind of, like, do what you want. You just have to be like Shinji, where they're like, it's here. I'm doing things I can defend myself. I'm gonna go take a nap. And then just go take a nap. So,
I guess we've just gotta stay strong, huh?
Yeah, guess so. All right then, let's head on back.
being watched again. Who could it be? Who's watching us? Probably one of the maids or something. That there was like told to like watch us if we like left the mansion. At that point, it's like, okay, I guess. Stay 2 of our vacation.
The air is so fresh. I never thought a walk in the woods could be so enjoyable. You can't do this in Iwatodai.
Isn't the Death Forest near where they are?
Oh, did you hear about Junpei-kun yesterday? He was acting so indecent, I didn't know how to react. It's probably a good thing we came out here by ourselves.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Mitsuru speaking. One moment. Let me switch over to speakerphone. Go ahead.
Well, I'm at the lab here on the island, and a machine that was considered inoperable suddenly left the facility on its own.
Oh joy.
A machine? What kind of machine is it? I need more information to locate anything other than shadows.
It's a type of combat vehicle. An anti-shadow weapon, to be precise.
Okay.
A combat vehicle? You mean like a tank? We gotta tell the others. Where's my phone?
We're not currently with everyone, so it might take some time for us to regroup.
I see. In any case, I want you to handle this as soon as you can. I'm on my way there now.
If we can't secure the target, do we have permission to destroy it?
I highly doubt you will be able to destroy it.
What? Then how are we supposed to stop it?
Just do your best. I'll call you again later.
Great. No one's answering.
Don't worry about it. Let's go back and get our equipment. Once we do that, we can have Yamagishi's persona scan the area. Although searching the whole island won't be easy.
Ugh, the one time we need them and they're nowhere to be found.
Not our fault. You guys are out in the woods in the middle of nowhere.
Huh?
For some
The girl's not up yet?
odd reason. I don't know.
Man, those sleepyheads. The ocean's not gonna sit around and wait for us, you know?
Once the sun sets, the water temperature drops, tiring you out much faster.
Huh? I guess. That's really what you're worried about?
Junpei, that reminds me. Didn't one of the maids give you something as we were leaving?
You saw that, huh? One of the maids gave me a letter. Oh, man. What if it's a confession of love? Well, it sure is tough being this popular.
You're a moron.
Okay, let's see here.
Yes, Junpei is in fact a moron.
We've gone to see the Jomon cedar tree. Huh?
This looks like Yamagishi's handwriting.
Oh, man! We're at an island resort in the middle of summer. Why are they going to the beach? That's just not right.
Well, it is your fault.
I mean, to be fair, even if you do go on vacation, right? Like you go to like Florida or like somewhere that has a beach, it's really good. You don't really want to spend every day there. Like sand gets in the way and people get sunburnt or just kind of like exhausted from the heat. And it's like, I'd rather just go check shops and see the bars and the restaurants and stuff. Maybe be on the beach a couple times, but not like, hey, you're gonna spend your entirety of the vacation here. Stopper.
What do you mean? I just wanted to lighten the mood yesterday.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, it doesn't matter now anyways. We're on our own. Just guys. This is the frontier of romance. We're bound to meet someone new out
Frontier
here.
of romance.
We'll call this Operation Yakushima Beach Fling.
Fling? You mean we're gonna pick up girls?
How about it, Sonata-san? With you on the squad, we're guaranteed to succeed.
I should have known this was your plan. What do you think about this? You're right. It does sound like a hassle.
What? just us three. Come on, guys.
I mean, you do it every night for Tartarus, so why is this any different? What?
Leader, as usual.
What? Why?
You said it yourself. This is an operation.
Oh man, that's bullshit. You better take this seriously. It's an important operation.
There we go. Let's hear this. You're here to pick up chicks? You're doing it wrong. You have to be more subtle or you'll pull them up. I'm here to tell you with the intention of getting a girlfriend too. That makes us rivals. Get it? Sure. I heard there was a beach where kids can play. I was nervous at first, but I decided to move here. Now that when I see your playing so happy, it makes me glad we came. Glad to collect pretty seashells and make a necklace. Going to not glad. But sure you where to got everything too.
Target set.
Why is the music so loud here? Holy shit.
Let's move in for the kill. Okay, this is my area of expertise, so let me give you some pointers.
He says this, but he's
First off,
about to bomb
think of
so
something to talk
hard.
about, something they might be interested in. Give them an easy question and get the ball rolling. That's the golden rule. Something like, where you from? Or, having fun? Once you get started, you'll be going back and forth like you're playing catch. I'll start things off, then you ask the questions, all right? Okay, here we go. Hey there, ladies.
None of your business.
Huh?
Don't think it mattered what we answered there.
Hey, no need to be shy.
Why should we tell you anything?
Why? Well,
Well,
come on, we're just making conversation.
How is this like playing catch?
Don't worry, I got this. Watch and learn. So, ladies, are you in college? Or maybe you're already working?
You guys seem a little young. Are you still in high school?
I wanna fuck this up so bad for him just to see what he says.
Seriously? You sure look like high schoolers from here.
Junpei has a
You know, sorry.
literal scuff on his chin.
Oh, really? High school kids vacationing in Yakushima? That kind of pisses me off.
Wow.
Sorry you feel that way. We're only here because we were invited to our friend's vacation home.
Wow. A vacation home in Yakushima? Good for your friend. We, on the other hand, had to save up our own money to come here.
Oh, that's a pretty big accomplishment, huh?
No, not really. So what do you guys want, anyway?
We came to hit on you. Oh, I wanna click the offense so bad, but
Great. Then, bye-bye.
Yeah, you were playing catch, all right.
Hey, I did my best. And what about you, Sonata-san? If that's how you feel, then show us how it's done.
Why do I have to show you anything?
Well, you said this was an operation, didn't you? Aren't we supposed to work together in order to succeed?
GP, that's not how you pick up girls.
Yes.
Akihiro is Akihiko is not a
I'm sure I'll do better than you at least.
he's not a wingman.
Can you give me a hand? I'll go ahead and set the pace.
Come on, it's time to head home. Daddy's waiting for us. What's for dinner today? The fish Daddy caught? What?
Oh, spotted a new set of targets.
Oh no, oh god.
What are you waiting for, Sonata-san? Show us what you got.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Hey, Nobuko. Are those boys looking at us?
Oh, yeah, they are.
Wow. Okay.
Wow,
Okay.
Yoshie. I'm surprised you could see from over there.
Damn.
All right, time to get in the
Fucking
ring.
catty.
Hi there. Sorry to bother you, but I wanted to ask you something.
And what would that be?
Are you two here alone?
Are you hitting on us?
No, not at all. We just thought that if you're bored, you might want to talk, or a chance meeting like this might stir things up for both of us.
He's
like,
trying
you know.
so hard.
Isn't that what it means to hit on someone? Haven't you heard? It's lame to hit on girls at the beach nowadays.
Aw, come on. They were bored anyway. And besides, they look kinda cool.
Really, Nobuko?
Hey, how old do we look to you?
I feel like both answers are bad because it's playing to the age of you never ask the age of a woman. We're gonna put the top one because it makes it feel younger. It's totally how this works, right?
The same as you. That's crap and you know it.
They were just trying to be nice. We've actually been out of college a few years now.
Oh shit.
Oh, you are? That's too bad.
Wait,
What?
that's fine
What?
by us. Older women are more mature and experienced and stuff.
You know, you're a pretty smooth talker for someone so young. How old are you guys anyway?
Truth is, we're in high school.
I'll be graduating next year.
Oh gosh, that's more of an age gap than I was expecting.
Damn.
See?
How
It's
old are
not gonna
they?
work out. Besides, I doubt you're having any fun talking to us.
Come on, no you're not. I don't think there's anything we could chat about that you'd find interesting. Unless you want to hear me complain about my boss.
Complaining about your boss. That might be fun.
You're not very good at lying, are you? You really don't have to try so hard.
Yoshie, don't ruin the conversation. He said it might be fun, so just play along.
Nobuko, you need to stop being so nice to everyone.
Oh, come on. It's been ages since I've done this.
Tease these kids enough. We should head back. They're gonna be waiting on us, you know.
They? You mean, you have boyfriends?
Oh,
Aww.
sorry. Forgot to mention that. Well, we gotta go now. We're meeting our boyfriends back at the villa for a barbecue. You can come if you want. Bye.
You ain't gotta be that mean about it.
Sonata-san, what happened? We look like a bunch of idiots.
These guys are terrible at
You
picking
haven't
up
been pulling
girls.
your weight either. Gotta come through on the next one. You hear me?
Oh. Hey, you. You aren't checking out my girlfriend, are you? We should get going or we might not make it in time. I want to surprise my boyfriend, so I bought a cooked a fancy dinner for us. Damn. Okay.
there's a woman over there all alone.
Not a great way to start a conversation, there's three of you, but hop off.
It's unusual to find someone not in a group.
No boyfriends to be seen in the area either. I think we're in the clear. Alright, time to make contact. Excuse me, miss.
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Oh, she's hot.
God damn it.
Say, you
God
here
damn it.
Yeah? And I'm so bored. I've been watching you, by the way. You've been trying to pick up girls for a while. Well, how'd you do? That's what I thought. You boys don't understand women at all.
Guess I can't deny that.
You in the hat. You're way too wrapped up in yourself. Shouldn't you be thinking more about how to make your partner happy?
Yes, ma'am.
You in the t-shirt. You're the type that's stoic, but not very experienced with girls.
Junpei 100% is a is
That might be true.
is gonna call someone a mom. Is gonna call
You
someone
seem like
mommy
kind
at
of
some
a
point.
hassle, too. Like you're super logical about everything. And you, with the long hair. I'm not sure about you. I mean, you're mysterious. Like, no one can ever tell what you're really thinking. You know what I mean?
Man, if people could hear the thoughts that goes to the MC's brain on a daily basis, they'd be in a mental hospital. Like, why does this weird kid keep business at the crack of dawn every like half full moon and shit like that?
Oh, you're so smart. I think you're just my type.
Hey, wait a second!
Just joking. I like you a lot too.
Really?
Want me to tell you what would make me really happy?
No?
Yes, ma'am.
Could I ask you to help me put on my sunscreen?
What? I mean, you're alright with that?
Of course I am. I have enough for you too.
Oh, man. I'm really sorry, guys, but I'm not passing up this chance.
Would you two like to join too? I'll give you a good deal.
Good deal?
You know that sun in the sky isn't real, right? That's an artificial sun that got sent into space back in the 1980s.
Oh my god, she's a conspiracist. She has all the conspiracies.
Huh?
You didn't know? Turns out that sun sends out harmful rays that mess with your body's equilibrium. Normal sunscreen doesn't work. But that's where this special one comes in. And if you opt in right now, you can get 3 bottles for just 300,000 yen.
Hey, doesn't she sound kind of strange?
A little bit. Get in there, Junpei. Get there, Junpei. You got that.
What? You're leaving?
Yeah, she sounds like someone that you'd
This sucks so much.
wake up in the night with a knife and a martini in her hand. After she said the sun's not real.
What's wrong with you? I thought you weren't interested in picking up chicks.
If I'm in a match, I want to win. I know what our problem is. You can't control yourself.
Wow. Okay.
What?
Here comes the name calling, the infighting.
I'm just stating the obvious.
It's not like you scored either, Sonata-san. Why do you always gotta be so logical? Even in front of babes. It doesn't make any sense.
What did you just say? That's it. Leader, whose fault do you think it is? I won't accept a stalemate. It's either
I won't accept the tie. Fuck this.
Yeah, that answer ain't gonna cut it. Besides, what the hell do you know?
What? Do you see something?
It's best girl. It's best girl. They actually did the scene really well for her. Nice.
Talk about saving the best for last. Now that's what I'm talking about. Holy hell, she's cute.
Yeah, she is.
Oh man, this is insane. If we nail this, it'll blow our failures out of the water.
Obligatory don't fist androids. Like, ever.
How
Don't do
about
it.
this time, we try going one by one instead of all together.
All right, I'm in.
Okay, and let's decide the order. We'll go clockwise, starting with the winner. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Junpei's probably dumb and chooses rock. Or probably like paper, because he thinks he's gonna win. Rock seems like, something, Akihiko would choose, so we're gonna pick,
Oh yeah! I win! Okay, I'll go first, Sonata-san is second, and you'll go last. Here goes!
Man, you're gonna swing out of that park so fast.
Hey. I notice you've been, staring at the ocean. So, you here with anyone? My name's Junpei.
Junpei?
Oh!
I was just wondering if you'd be down to talk. If you're not busy. I mean, it's more fun than standing here all by yourself, right?
I am looking for someone.
Oh yeah?
You are not that someone.
Damn! Gotta give her that.
Wow, you got shot down faster than I expected.
She's a tough one, Senpai.
Don't worry about me. Oh, hey. Do you like the, motion?
Is your question directed at me?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like the ocean. You know, I heard something interesting about triathletes who train at indoor pools. Apparently, they get outperformed by athletes who train in the ocean.
That information is irrelevant to me.
Well, I won. I talked to her longer than you did.
It doesn't matter how long you talk to her. This sucks. I could cry.
Hey, don't cry. Ugh, you're making me feel bad.
Well, that's where we are. If you can't pull this off, I'm gonna be traumatized for the rest of my life.
We're on the ropes, but it's not over yet. It's all up to you now.
All right.
You.
I couldn't hear what he said, but she looks surprised. We should go over there.
Initiating evasive maneuver. Confirmation must be made at a secure location.
Hey, what did you say to make her run away like that? Well, what are you waiting for? Go after her! This could turn into serious. If you don't, we'll get all the blame. Go on. Come on, go after her!
He's like so determined. I forgot she like Naruto runs. That's weird. All right. Man, if this were like a more open JRPG, this is actually pretty nice because like you have all these forest like textures and stuff, right? But like none of it gets used. Also, her running animation is hilarious. What's the side of the girl? You know, now. This girl from earlier. Must be the one who's been watching me. I said wait patiently, not approach her. You still approach her. What the fuck?
Now I am certain.
Certain on what exactly?
I have found you. I have been searching for you. My highest priority is to be at your side.
What? Are you friggin' kidding me?
What's going on? He didn't even say anything to her.
She still doesn't want to let go.
There you guys are.
Not our fault, dog.
What are you doing here? We've been looking all over for you.
What are you doing in the middle of the woods in your swimsuits?
You have no idea what we've... Huh? Who's this? And why is she hugging you?
Listen, we have a slight situation here. I'm sorry to interrupt your vacation, but I need everyone to go back to the house and gear up.
Ah, that won't be necessary. We found what we were looking for.
Mr. Chairman, what do you mean?
You had me worried. You can't just leave the lab on your own, I guess.
Understood.
Sorry for all the trouble. Everything is under control now.
What happened to securing the tank?
Screwing the tank.
Oh, that's been taken care of.
She was the tank.
Igus, join us over here.
I actually think she weighs just as
Understood.
much.
This is Igus. As you can see, she's a machine with the form and face of a human girl.
I am Igus. My objective is to exterminate shadows. I have been assigned to seize, effective immediately.
No way. It's like she's alive.
This is unbelievable.
How can a robot be this cute? What a cruel world.
10 years ago, a plan was enacted to create anti-shadow weapons. A contingency in the event a shadow became unmanageable. Igus was the last
okay.
one to be made. And she's the only one that still remains today.
An anti-shadow weapon. Does that mean she has a persona too?
Correct. I am capable of wielding the persona called Palladian.
She suffered major damage in combat her first year out, and she's been kept in the lab ever since. I'm still not sure as to why she suddenly reactivated herself this morning. In any case, I hope you'll all get along.
An anti-shadow weapon, possessing a will all her own. This is amazing!
If you don't mind me asking, when we first saw you earlier, you were, hugging our leader. Do you know him?
Yes, it is very important for me to be by his side.
Maybe her facial recognition system is malfunctioning? Or maybe she's still half asleep. Very interesting.
Half asleep?
Well, I can ponder this later. Anyhow, I forgot to mention. Did you know there are a wide range of recreational facilities you can use here? There's a tennis court, a pool table, and even a karaoke machine. Would anyone care to hear me sing?
Oh boy.
Man, I can't believe it's already the third day of our trip. It's too bad we have to go home tomorrow. I'd totally stay longer if I could, but I can't complain too much. We went through a hell of a lot here.
Yeah, like hearing you and the chairman singing. I barely
Oh,
got
God.
any sleep last night.
That sounds terrible because that dude can't tell puns or do shit. Like, oh god. Please no.
Do we have a mission at the beach today?
Nah, it's nothing like that. We just came here to have some fun.
Do you understand what it means to have fun, Igus? Yes, I am informed of the concept. Recreation is sustenance for one's mental well-being.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, you sure know a lot about us humans. All right, let's take one last dip before we leave.
Wait. Junpei-kun, is it okay for Igus to go in the water?
I'm sure she's fine.
you done already? It is best that everyone partake in this activity together. Deriving enjoyment alone is not the optimal method to have fun.
You've got some strong feelings on pretty weird things, don't you? But what the heck? Might as well.
We should join them.
Agreed.
Enjoying yourselves? Quite a lot's happened during our time here, but it looks like we'll get to relax a bit today.
That would be nice.
Sonata-san! What are you doing? Come on, it's your turn!
My turn? What are they doing?
I was in a ruckus.
Glad to see everyone's having
Actually
so
kinda
much
terrified.
fun. I've already told you what time the ship is arriving tomorrow, right?
Oh, that's right. They did gear by ship. That big yacht. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let everyone know.
We can get back to business once we've returned to the dorm.
Got it.
Hey, dude! Sonata-san!
All right, I guess we should join too.
That dude. Oh God. It has to hurt too, because it's like pressurized water. That's hilarious.
All right, here's our chance for an all-out attack.
Oh God. Hit up the stick.
Time out! Here's the good thing!
I guess joining things are completely likely to get livelier. And our fool ranks up. Let's go. Honestly, that thing's not going to hit like max until like near the end of the game, so it actually doesn't matter. Where's our boy Shinji?
You seem to be in great pain.
You again. Shit, it's them.
You mean those three? Ugh, they're freaky.
Shut up. Let's get out of here.
Why do they always run and hide at the sight of me?
Probably because you're not wearing a shirt. It's
They're
like
back alley
12
rats.
o'clock at night, and you have a gun in your belt.
Beats me.
Jin, give him the capsule.
I don't know. Fucking gun Jesus over here, man.
Thanks. I'll pay you the usual way.
Now hold up.
This time, we'd like your payment in the form of information.
I'm curious how
Your
he
acquaintances have been busy lately.
pays for things. Like, is it
referring
money
to
or
their
is it like
activities on nights when the moon is full? Of course.
hunting
They've spent a great deal of time in the tower as well.
shadows?
I wonder, why did they take this burden upon themselves? You do know, don't you? But you don't wish to say. Is it perhaps because you're one of them?
I'm not. Got nothing to do with them anymore.
Then tell us. I'm sure you'd agree these pills are more important than a group you have nothing to do with.
Excellent.
I don't know the details, but supposedly, destroying all those creatures will put an end to the Dark Hour. And that weird-ass tower will disappear. That's all I know, alright?
Interesting.
You mean they intend to eliminate the Dark Hour completely?
Yes.
Why would they do such a thing? To give up such power?
So people like you don't have it.
To destroy the Tower of Demise?
Tower of Demise? Who wouldn't want to take out that damn thing?
Takaya. Yes, I know.
Dude, I don't know, but you need a sandwich or something. God, you are skin and bones.
Can't go back. I won't use my power again. Not after last time.
I think what's funny is that Shinjiro is like 100% like second tier in power in the entire group, and could easily just go into the tower if he wasn't so terrified, and would start sweeping floors. Oh, showed up. All right, macaroon. Man, I beat. It seems to take forever to get back.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, it was a tiring trip. Please rest up and so you're ready for the next operation.
Yeah.
There are 6 more to fight, right? Just the last full moon, shadows, and things will go back to normal. No more apathy syndrome incidents, just plain old everyday life. Let's do our best after all. We're the only ones who can help. Yes. I swear to God. Let's see here. Okay, I guess we're going to the mall again. All right. We've got courage all fixed. Oh. Oh. We do need to get up charm. I believe we're like very close to it. Yeah, I think 1 or 2 more things and we're max charm, and then after that we just focus on academy for the rest of the time, since
morning.
we're gonna need that. Wise.
I request that you wake up.
Yo. God damn it.
You have successfully awakened. Mission complete.
First it's the weird kid that keeps teleporting into our room, and now it's her. We need a fucking lock on this door. Where?
5 minutes early is on time. That is the phrase posted on the wall, so I woke you 5 minutes before your alarm clock engages.
Oh, that's terrible. Why would you do that? That's the worst feeling ever, like waiting for your alarm to go off or something. You keep waking up early to stop it. It's like, oh God, why? Why would you do this?
We can't find her anywhere. Can you help us? She might have gone out on her own like she did in Yakushima.
My name is not that. Please address me as I guess.
Get fucked.
Huh? I guess? When did you...
I entered while he was asleep. Unlocking the door took 2 minutes.
Oh. Ma'am? Man, we have a lock for a reason?
That's unlawful entry.
It's
Didn't we tell you to
entry.
stay in the command room at night?
I determined that it is ideal to be on standby in this room. Is this a problem?
What? Where is this coming from all of a sudden?
If there is a problem,
It's
I will
unlawful
address
entry.
it
Yes.
directly.
Yes.
The problem? Well, it's probably against dorm regulations for one. Look, don't just stand there. Tell her.
Fuck it, because his fucks with her.
Come on. You know she's not allowed in here. Okay, look. I'll get a room set up for you on the 3rd floor so you can stay nearby. Just don't leave the dorm by yourself, okay?
I will do as commanded.
Yeah, okay. I'm tired. Alright, well, I I have practice this morning, so I gotta get to school.
Everyone here goes to a place called school in the morning.
This is correct.
I comprehend.
Oh, this can't go well. After we defeat all the shadows in Dark Hour, what's gonna happen then? I don't know.
So,
Dark people don't even know about the Dark Hour to begin, right? That means no one will ever know about anything we've done. I mean, I get it'd be a huge problem if they did, but it just kind of sucks, you know? Exam results are up. I kind of feel bad about this practice, like having people's scores up like this seems like a very bad practice, because it's like it shames people who kind of do bad, and it's like, oh. I think that's charm. Oh shit, we're actually pretty close. Let's go. What do you think of it? Nature promised to give me a gift if I scored well. I should talk to Nature when I see her. This time is over. Alright. Thing is, now we have to start getting back to social linking, because we have to get all that stuff out of the way. We actually can finally talk to Fuka now that we got our thing up. Which is a slight problem. We have to go back up to where we couldn't do her stuff. So that is a problem. Hi. You're all the way over here. Not weird.
Hello.
Yes, this time we actually can do it. I was hoping you could taste the lunch I made. To be honest, I don't have very much confidence in my cooking, but today I think it turned out okay. It's alright.
See you.
This is how we die. Food poisoning. Of any kind.
Sorry, I know you probably aren't very hungry at this hour, but, I'd be happy if you'd maybe give it a taste, if that's okay.
Bento box looks like a chaotic mess of ingredients. It seems to have no choice but to eat it. Yeah, kinda.
I used vinegar as a base for relieving fatigue, and then added a bunch of citrus. You know, just some simple, light flavors.
Vinegar is not a light flavor. Vinegar is not a light flavor. It has impactful flavor.
I want your honest opinion, okay?
Vinegar is not light flavor. Vinegar is not light flavor.
I guess that means not good? Actually, you don't look so well, leader.
We're probably gonna need an emergency room.
Oh no, what do I do? I'm sorry I made you taste test my cooking. I just figured that I could count on you for an honest opinion. Well, thank you for your time today. I'm going to keep at it. I should focus on making it edible first, though.
Vinegar's not bad. Like it's used in a lot of stuff that comes up. Just not huge globs of it.
I am thou. Thou shalt have.
Ooh, priestess. Okay. Aw, that's a cute little hat. I think. Is that a hat? What? I can't tell what that is.
I'll see you back at the dorm.
We're still alive somehow, so.
Welcome back.
By the way, how'd you fare on your exams? Not too shabby. Number 1. Magic, Kirsten was at the top class again. I mean, where did she find the time? She's unreal.
Excuse me.
In 2 weeks, the moon will be full again. Dude, these freaks with the Aplis engine will be everywhere. Wait, I mean the Lost. I mean, I feel bad for the victims all, but seriously, it's like there's no end to them.
That's a negative.
Technically speaking, there is an end to them. Six shadows remain. If you limit them, the dark hour will vanish. It's true. Fighting is more important than studying, right? I agree 100%. I don't think that's what she's saying. Like, the entire time.
Oh,
I saw your exam. It's good work. This is from the chairman.
excellent.
It's a reward for effectively balancing schoolwork as well as our extracurricular activities. Oh, damn. Nice. We need to find Akihiro. Oh, there it is. What else has told you I'd return the favor? It's about time we pay it up. Let me in front of me. Cool. Let's go hang out.
Yeah.
Today's the day I finally return the favor. Are you free? To spend the evening with Sanada? Tell me so.
Yes.
I like how every time it like double confirms so that like you can like really make sure like, hey, maybe you didn't want to do this just in case, which is not bad.
All right. This time let's have a
Mind
nice
you,
meal
it's
as
not
we
bad.
talk about our future battles.
Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
Yeah. To be fair, she'd head around for that.
Our future battles, huh? It's fine. Don't worry about it. First things first. Let's get some food.
Hey, what's going on? Should we call somebody?
There you are, Akihiko Sanada.
Oh, that can't be good. Oh, hi, army dude.
You're the guys from before.
Turns out you're pretty famous, huh? An up-and-coming boxer, that it?
Time to pick up where we left off. Show me what you got. Kicking your ass is gonna do wonders for our rep. No way we're gonna pass this up.
Champ or not, look at our numbers. You ain't got a chance.
Boxers are tough, ain't they? What? You can't handle a challenge?
You're welcome to join him, though, Pipsqueak. See? We're reasonable, right?
You said beating me would do wonders for your rep. I thought this was about testing each other's strength.
I don't think that would do wonders for him anyway. That seems weird.
I'm just gonna have fun kicking your ass because you're full of yourself. And who the hell cares about any of that as long as you win? Isn't that how you roll too? So, you want to go first or what?
Yes.
Get back.
We got strength.
Hey, nobody runs away from us!
Running away is easy enough. It's losing them that's the hard part. Still, made for a good workout, right? That was some quick thinking, by the way. Just what I'd expect from our leader.
To be fair, because we also don't want to
I
like.
don't exactly like turning my back to an opponent.
He's still in high school, and he.
Protect the ones beside
I don't know how well that's gonna go. You know, I don't know how well that's gonna go.
Increases our risk of injury or damaging our surroundings. What I mean is, you made the right call. I owe you one. It's addressed to me. Says it contains fruits, snacks, and beverages. Looks like it's from my parents. I'll take it to my room later.
I forgot he's like not an orphan. He's like actually has a full parents. I forgot that.
Yeah, my foster parents that adopted me. I haven't kept in touch lately since I'm so busy. But it sounds like they're doing well. I appreciate how much they care, but this is a little too generous. Want to take some of it off my hands? And again, you'll hardly make a dent in this either.
The fact they sent that much is
Good idea. Would you mind gathering?
actually kind of a good thing. How long that fruit lasts, though, is.
Very intriguing. Everything is such high quality.
Oh,
I can
damn.
tell just by looking. Your parents must really care about you.
At least you know how to behave in front of your parents, Akihiko.
Don't you ever have anything nice to say about me? My parents have been good. I obviously haven't told them about what we do here, though.
Wow! When it comes to being considerate of others, you're a heavyweight. Glad to have you in our corner, Senpai.
There he goes again. He sure looked good, though. Thanks for sharing, Sonata-senpai.
Take whatever you want.
Hey, Kirijo-senpai.
Really good.
What's that?
Going for that one, huh? You get that?
It's
You have my
they're like
thanks.
peaches and stuff, or like apples and
That took care of
such.
most of it. I'm surprised they were so happy. I've really got to show my gratitude to my parents and to everyone here. Well, all this talk about my parents reminded me of some things from the past. Like why I'm here right now. I guess I feel like I remember my reason for fighting.
Probably
Well, don't mind me.
Probably along the
Let's
lines
just
of
say
like
I've
he
got a lot
knows
of
how
room to
bad
grow.
this can get, and like
The dorm's gotten so much busier.
how.
The orphanage used to be something like this too. We all lived under the same roof.
Aww.
Casual conversations. I'd forgotten what it was like, but it wasn't so bad. I remembered after you suggested we share with everyone.
I'm sure it's probably really good food too.
Tell that to my
Is there
parents.
metal in the bottom
I
of
really
that?
gotta repay you in particular, though, or we'll never be squared away. All right, it's pretty late now. I guess we should.
There's a
clean
metal
up
in the
and
bottom
call
of
it
that. The letter and some sort of handcrafted object. Looks like a gold medal that's made of cardboard.
What? Is there something there? This is... No, this is mine. You won't understand what it means, but it's from a long time ago. Do you mind if I ask you something? You take on the role of our leader, and you're stronger than anyone else in your own right.
Mhm.
That's more than just being talented. Where do you get that strength from?
We have no emotion, and our only emotional bond is with the people in the storm. That is both a positive and a negative, and positive and negative in the wrong hands.
Oh, I see. You mean you feel motivated because you have people in your corner? Bonds with others, huh? That might be something I'm
Plus, if
missing.
we don't do anything, Junpei will get
Well,
people killed.
Whatever it is, you've clearly got something that I don't. But being jealous or trying to copy
Or,
you isn't gonna help me.
Much
That
worse.
strength is yours alone.
Much worse.
I'm going to get stronger, but I'll do it my way. Sorry, we were supposed to be cleaning up. I'll take care of the rest. Things got so busy that I missed out on my chance to thank you again. Hopefully the food was enough for today. I'll invite you out again some other time.
Nice. Oh, come on, just a few more and we might just do it.
Hell yeah!
Summer break starts tomorrow. It's prime time for little beachside romance. Wait, what? Oh god, and you know it's summer because it has that like that hue in the cicadas. Oh. After all, we're staying in the same room with this yes, 3 super cute girls. You think so too, right? Yes, totally. If you want to be more than friends, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. If you're just sent by his top of the class student council, you have to be an upper nerd for her. Even give you the time of day. You can tend pretty popular too. You gotta be as stylish as she is to be a good match. Ruka is well soft-spoken and kind of hard to grasp. She might need to take the initiative with her, I guess. Anyways, keep the hush between us, alright? I bet it is fucking boiling there. Oh.
I guess we'll get started.
Just take your seat. Solve Itokogala? Or Salve, rather. The teacher has suddenly fallen ill, so I'll be filling today. Sick on the last day before summer vacation just shows you why you have to take good care of your health. Funny enough, he's the health teacher. Probably got him sick. Anyway, I'll be giving you a crash course in alchemy, a branch of magic focused on, among other things, generating wealth. Oh, like the sound of that? Do you? Of course. Who among us would turn down free money? I mean, it's not wrong. It's human nature to want what one lacks. There's no escaping it. But despite the lesson imparted to us by King Midas, humans have long sought a way to create precious metals for themselves. However, the alchemists of old were not so arrogant as to believe they could create gold by touching anything they pleased. Rather, they sought a process that allowed them to convert cheaper metals such as iron or copper into more lucrative ones. This is the pinnacle of alchemy given form, the Philosopher's Stone. Regardless of their incentive or their success, there's no way that alchemists have made significant impact in other history. The roots of alchemy originate in Hellenistic Egypt, the city of Alexander as its center. As the Western Roman Empire's fall actually thrives in Arab, many of their Arabic alchemical texts written at the time have survived to this day. The early English translation of these texts brought the practice to medieval Europe, where alchemists gained both power and infamy. Also of note, this is a fascinating branch of Chinese alchemy called Weiden. Weiden? What? These practitioners sought a working formula for an elixir of immortality, rather than a recipe for gold. At any rate, the most important substance in the practice of alchemy is mercury, or quicksilver. It was thought that mercury could be used to form the Philosopher's Stone, which would in turn allow alchemists to generate gold. Alchemists endlessly toiled in their researches and all sorts of equipment and experimental approaches. There are some who argue that if not the alchemist, trial and error, modern chemistry would not exist as we all know it. There is partial truth to that, actually. Like, he does not have eyes. I just realized that. I swear to God he had eyes. Dude does not have eyes. Oh, okay. But he's actually not wrong. Like, a lot of old practices we still do today. It's just we've upgraded them to not be 50-50 chance. Most of them, anyway. Fortunately, there is no definite proof that a Philosopher's Stone was ever successfully created. In a way, It's one of the greatest tragedies of human history. Moving on, alchemy has also been very influenced in the field of psychology. Carl Jung, among others, recognized a kinship between alchemists and psychologists. Jung believed that psychotherapy could refine a mind to a stronger, healthier state, not unlike how the Philosopher's Stone was said to affect metals. Fair enough. People who feel better and all that, you know, you will. You kinda gotta stay awake. That's why I think it's a shame that mainstream study has given up on alchemy. Adults ought to strive for unusual goals and offers the best chance to lead exciting lives. After all, from the perspective of our ancestors, modern science may as well be alchemy or magic. If you work hard enough, you may very well discover your own form of magic. Well, that's it for now. Enjoy your summer, everyone. Wow. That guy's a teacher, by the way. Fucking loony bin.
Hey, you have a minute?
Sure.
It's about the track team. Since you just transferred, you probably haven't heard about the Mioo Cup, right? Well, let me tell you. On August 2nd, there's a major competition for track and field. There's this guy named Hayase. Total speed demon. We can't let him trounce us this year.
You know, that does bring up a good question. We've been in track for like 2 months now, or 3-4 months now, and we somehow skipped leg day when we're going to the beach. I have concerns.
Got high hopes for you. So I'm gonna need you to show up from July 27th to August 1st. Don't go skipping school now. Got a special training regimen in mind for you. ISU won't stand a chance.
Sir.
Competition's on
Please
August
don't.
2nd. Let's do this.
I don't like that. Don't like that. We are a couple days behind on Priestess, but we do have to do this. We can only get Priestess during the day. Or we're at least... Well, we have it now. We're like 4 days behind on Priestess, which is unfortunate. I could probably make it up on the back end since I won't have to worry about like getting courage and all that noise. Yeah, this is fine. I can probably make it up on the back end because after we no longer need to put our stats up, we'll spend most of our time making up things during the day. That's surviving. Now we have time to do whatever we want.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, hey, are you free today? You were interrupted last time, so if you're down, want to try hanging out again? Sure. Great, let's hit the town and have some fun this time. How about we head to Palmer Wall? Maybe we can get some cake from Algos, too.
Oh yeah! Have you been training to strengthen your core? It's a good idea if you want to shorten your run time. You're less likely to injure yourself too. I was talking with
Pretty sure
Paul's
running
about
around
putting
and
it in the
fighting
first
shadows
year's
counts as
practice
training our
routine,
core.
actually. Do you mind if we continue talking in the cafe? I'm a little hungry. Ow!
Damn.
You again.
Oh, man.
You know, it's dangerous to be running around a place like this. You're lucky it's just me. But what if you bumped into a scary man, huh? You want to play? Do it at your schoolyard.
We can't
She would
play
make. She'd probably
there.
make a great mom.
The 6th graders are always hogging everything by playing soccer. They said they'll move if we can beat them in a race, but we're only 4th graders. There's no way we could win. That's why we had to play tag here instead, Auntie Yuko.
We'll let the auntie slide this time, but only because I feel sorry for you. All right, come with me.
This field is so big.
Oh, damn. Let's go.
Wow, high school is amazing.
They said it's fine for us to use the schoolyard for a bit. Normally, you wouldn't be allowed in here. Understand? So don't touch anything you're not supposed to, and if something happens, let us know immediately. Can you promise that?
We promise.
Good. Then practice until the big hand on that clock reaches 12. And don't go inside the school building.
All right, let's do this.
Wait, come here for a second.
Oh, damn.
You need to pump your
He's
arms
gonna
more. And don't lift
lecture
your
him.
legs so high, or you might pull a muscle. Come on, give it a try. You just gotta believe in yourself.
Woohoo! Check this out. Wow, Henchon, you're so fast. Hey, big sis, you should be our coach.
Aw, I'm a real sucker when kids look at me that way. But I've never tried coaching before. What do you think I should do? Really think I should?
Kids are slightly easier to help train during this stuff than they're like teenagers and adults are, so
Well, it isn't a decision to make lightly.
that's helpful.
All right, I'll be your coach. But I'm not gonna go easy on you guys. And no one's allowed to quit halfway either. Got it?
It's like 98 degrees where you are. They need water to take a break.
Is he gonna teach us too? Is he your boyfriend, coach?
Never you mind about that. Now everyone, line up. I said I wouldn't go easy on you, didn't I?
These kids are about to have the leg muscles of an Adonis. Holy shit.
Think positive. If you think you're gonna lose, you will. Don't be afraid of them just because they're 6th graders.
That sounds hard, but okay.
Went to they all went home.
Once they started calling me coach, I couldn't resist.
Didn't she work? Oh no,
Hey,
she's a team manager, not the
I was
coach.
wondering, would you maybe want to do this coaching thing together? I know I'm asking a lot, but I don't know much about racing. And plus, you're really athletic too. So if you'd coach them with me, I'd really appreciate it. I mean, why not, right? Please? Honestly, I don't think I can handle it on my own.
The straight from like confidence, like, yeah, we can do this. To please help me. Oh god, oh god. Just the instant regret of shit.
I'm sure those kids will be happy too. Thanks.
Okay, that's 4. Finally getting a fair amount of his way. The unfortunate problem is with social links is
I know that I keep asking you for favors, but I'll make it up to you one day.
the unfortunate problem with social links is you have to do them, and like the only way to do them is you have to get them out of the way, which means a good portion of your early game is going to be literally doing this, where you're just kind of stuck doing these things.
Good evening. I'm pleased to see that you're well.
And it does feel slightly tedious, and it can be kind of boring, but like some of the side stories are really good, like because it's about acceptance and all that, and dealing with stuff, because that's what 3 is about, is a lot of negative subjects. Like this.
Your pills.
Fucking 45, goddamn.
I noticed once again that a new ally has been added to the ranks. Well, I suppose it's more of a pet than an ally.
Makes no difference to me.
It seems what you told us of their intentions is true. How terribly lamentable. Now we have no choice but to intervene.
Oh boy.
It is up to the individual
This ain't
how
good.
to use the strength they are granted. But to
This
erase
ain't
the
good.
Dark Hour would be denying the very power they possess. And that is the one thing we cannot permit.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Hold up a sec. What's your role in all this? We know they asked you to come back.
You know, you're really starting to piss me off, nosy little shit.
Yeah? Well, they're going down. You hear me?
I'm gonna be real, you three. This dude could wipe the floor with you three.
And if you're on their side, then you're going down too. Got that?
I already told you, I'm done with them.
He's like the he's like the second to last character you get in RPG that just comes in and is just a powerhouse. He's the Thunder God Sid of the game. Trying to be a bother, so please don't mind me. Oh yes, that's right. When we after we had done our great exam of hell, we were introduced to Ken, which was more just a blurb of, hey, by the way, he's also a user, quote unquote, and he's joining. Have fun. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Need to put oh, you just okay. Oh shit! All stats +3. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, yeah. Infiltration outfit. We'll have to see what it looks like when we go in. All right. Are you here for another life lesson? As per usual, it'll be free of charge. God, I hope so, because we paid you like the equivalent of like $120. Well, something like that? I don't know what the conversion is.
So, today we'll talk about... I just can't concentrate. I get so worked up when I picture his face.
Yep, oh, okay. Okay.
One of my employees. Maybe I should have seen it coming. There was a young man who was working for me.
Oh shit,
Hard worker, graduated from a distinguished private university.
I should have talked to Elizabeth first while I was here to turn in all that stuff.
But
damn it.
this month he couldn't meet his sales quota, so I docked his pay. Self-confidence went down the drain. Then, just stopped coming to work.
Oh, that can't be good.
What are you talking about? You should feel sorry for me. I just mailed him a letter of termination. COD. It's his fault the company's in the red this month. I've wasted so many resources. All those
COD.
expenses for training, hardware, facilities, labor costs. Oh, it makes me sick just thinking about the net losses. Ugh. Of course it is. I love money. Money won't betray me like he did. It's difficult growing up with no money. You can't even afford shoes for gym class, you know? Going barefoot in the winter
Well, I
is
guess
torture.
money couldn't betray you, but it also can.
I've been thinking, how would you
Technically,
like
it's
to
not wrong.
model exclusively for my company? Your innocent appearance would be a perfect camouflage for the ugly realities of business. Think about it, will ya? Join me And you'll never have to worry about being shoeless in PE.
Sir. You know what? I'm just gonna let him have that one. Gonna let him have that one. I'm not fighting for that one.
Better get going. We're short-staffed now, so I'll have to reevaluate the budget for next month. If I decide to hire someone new, their training is going to cost a fortune.
Why not just hire us? You've been like teaching us for free this entire time. That'd be a nepotism? No, it's not related. Vacation begins today. Thank God. Oh, that's right, because they have school up to Saturday. That's right. Pepe, are you free? No, we're not. Because we're trying to get one out of the way. We're so behind on like 2 things. See you on Teddy.
It's amazing commodity!
I'm your host, Naka, with a live presence of Amazing Commodities. We'll show you great products at an unbeatable price, so won't touch that dub because you won't want to miss these.
I'm going to do
They were
it!
choosing Part 2 of the designer brand set. It was so popular the first time around that we brought it back better than ever.
Good.
First up, we have the brand wallet. Not only is it stylish, it makes a perfect gift. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more.
Not bad,
I'll
kid.
throw in this perfume too. Guess what? Guess how many? 1. I wish I knew conversions because I don't actually think that's a lot of money. I think.
Thanks, kid.
Either way, it doesn't change every time. Save. Alright, so we almost have one close to 10, and we kind of want that out of the way now. Okay, so we'll go do that because Moon is, or the Gourmet King guys is almost 10. So we'll get that out of the way. Then we don't have to have the Moon anymore. Ish.
Marvelous. I'm looking.
Let's turn these in real quick.
Here are my requests. Let's hear the results.
I see you're carrying something related to the ocean. May I have one? Let's give her.
Oh my.
We're fast. It is deeply moving knowing that something so enchanting was sculpted by nature.
How
Thank you.
splendid.
Because of your stories and your loved souvenirs, I was able to experience the ocean myself. Just take this as your reward. I mean, that is rather useful. Especially since we unlocked,
Very well then.
we unlocked the antique shop, which means we can now make stuff. Which is useful. Oh, wait, is this place actually open? Our special 300 print will cleanse your soul and send you to heaven. Get your inner self and bring it up and play with it. Might be able to recall a forgotten persona skill. Oh! Nice, okay. I'm waiting for you. I can hear my stomach wailing in agony. Yes, let's hang out with him. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. First, I have some excellent news to share. Then afterwards, I know, just a place.
Hey! I did it! I finally met my quota! I found someone else to welcome into our flock! No!
Sir. Oh, God.
Oh, wow! Are you
God.
interested in joining too? Finally, paradise is smiling back at me! Yes! Yes! Scam? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to save these people. They've suffered in this world just like me. Someone as good looking as you could never understand. You have no idea what people like me have to go through. Fine. If you're gonna try and stop me, then you and I are through!
Huh? Okay.
Don't follow me around anymore! Only true believers are allowed into paradise!
It's familiar. Worried about him. Better follow him. Yeah, because that's the guy the two guys that the one guy hired.
Huh? What is this?
Sir, you're about to get fucking beat the shit out of.
An emergency? A serious emergency?
So the world's coming to an end, huh? I think I remember some other cult saying stuff like that. Except they really weren't about initiation fees. It was more about giving up material wealth, wasn't it? Stealing ideas from real, actual religions.
Yes.
That's a textbook cult tactic, you know?
You mean this was all a trick?
Oh, yeah. You've been duped, kid. But not by us. You should blame that cult you believe in so much. Now that I know the truth, I almost feel sorry for you. But you had to take things too far. Try not to hit his face. If you leave any marks, you might be able to press charges.
Oh, damn. That's actually really good artwork for the parade. God damn.
But if I die here, I'll be reborn, and I can go to paradise. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. What? What are you doing here? After I said such awful things to you, that we were through. I'm freaking out! I don't want them to hurt me!
Oh shit. Now we're up. There we go. I don't know how we're gonna fight these guys. We keep calling the police when you to fight us.
Gross, dude, you're getting snot everywhere. Screw this. I gotta get to work.
I've had just about enough of this. Look, just forget about the money. But I don't ever want to see you near my son again.
Why not? Well, why not for us? Not
so
for.
wonderful. You have such a kind soul.
Not for him. He's clearly in a cult, and I'll be real. We need to get him out of a cult. Please get out of a cult. Please.
Oh, welcome back.
I'm gonna think of it. Have you heard about B Blue V? Shop in front. There's a room where you can talk to spirits there. Look at sketchy, huh? I wonder what kind of shop it is. That's foreshadowing. We already talked to Mitsuru to get our reward. So now we just go up and talk to her again. Oh. There's a lot of... Is that Windows Vista? No, that's Windows 7. Yo. They on the goat. Yes, because we need the Academy up bad. The Academy
Do
bad.
you ever feel encouraged reading about the influential figures of the past? Even leaders who forged great nations faced the challenges of interpersonal relationships. Well, it's natural to consider things, isn't it? Oh, were you expressing concern for me? Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract from our reading. Shall we get back to it? Oh, look at the time. I think that's enough for today. That was a pleasant time together, hearing nothing but the sound of each other's pages.
Ooh. Hopefully a lot? Oh, only one. This economy for Academy sucks.
I'd like to hear your thoughts on our reading again sometime. But for now, good night.
Give us more Academy, please. Just a crumb. Just training for track and field begins today. Time to leave. I can just skip it, right? Right? Nope, never mind. We trained all day to prepare for the competition August 2nd.
Hey, no slacking. Put your heart into it. You'll never beat Hayase with that attitude.
So she says. When in reality I can just trip him. And, big claps and win.
Welcome back.
That's right. Didn't you have training today? How'd it go? It's a little less than 2 weeks to the full moon, so I kind of want to hit the bullpen. This is true, but I'm also waiting because we're likely going to get Elizabeth saying, "Hey, there's people stuck in the tower. Go look." And it's like, all right. So it's better to wait till it's like the absolute last minute before you know, go into it. And with this, our charm should be matched. I hope. I just play High School of Youth. It seems like weird. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Which means our knights are now free to obscure other things. Alright. Which means we only have time to do evenings now because we're going to spend the rest of like the next 30 days doing this. Trained all day to prepare for August 2nd. But my time wasn't that good. We're going to be doing this a lot. Like, a lot. Ooh, that's more gifts we can give to people.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. Advertising was on the rise again. People seem to have calmed down a bit despite the menu, but there's still some serious problems if we don't end this. But we must defeat the last 6 shadows, beginning with the one we anticipated on those next full moon. If the number of the lost continue to increase, to fall into chaos. Just exaggerating, right? And again, maybe not. Well, I don't... Junpei, I don't think we need to calculate the devastation that'll cause. Also, a lot of dead people. Never a good thing.
Why, hello?
Came for another life lesson, wouldn't you? Well, it's all written all over your face, of course. This will get us 6, hopefully. We got a hook, line, and sinker.
Just the other day, my high school organized a class reunion.
That actually does kind of sound like a hassle.
I had a a splendid time. I laugh just thinking about it. I doubt you'd understand how I feel since you're still in high school, but a class reunion is a very important event. It's the perfect opportunity to show everyone how pathetic their lives turned out.
Wow.
Like that cad who made fun of me for eating plain rice. Or the ingrate who threw my holy socks in the trash. Now, they both look at me with envy. What they make in a year, I make in a month. My business is doing great. And I'd say I have a satisfying private life as well. Let me take you under my wing as our exclusive model. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't think I would extend this offer to just anyone.
I mean, I feel like that's what all class reunions are, is being kind of an asshole. I mean, like, hey, remember that kid that you were an asshole to? Yeah, they're super rich now, and they're better than you. At least that seems how most
Oh, remember that 40,000 yen you gave me? I'd say you've gotten your money's worth at this point. My time is worth at least 100,000 yen per hour, you know. Just think of all the free advice I've given you. You can thank me later.
Yeah. To track we go again in the really hot weather. This is terrible.
You're almost there. Keep up. This is our year. Hayasei's got nothing on us.
The cicadas alone would drive me insane.
Welcome back.
But that we're here by midnight. Maybe we shouldn't go to TARDIS tonight. I did not plan to. I like how they keep being like, "Hey, you should go to TARDIS. Hey, you should go to TARDIS. Hey, you should leave me the fuck alone. I'll go to TARDIS when I damn well please." We got social linking to do. And stat up getting stuff because God. We still have to get Academy up. It's so bad. I mean, we don't really need max, I believe, because we just need like 5 for the last couple of tests, but I believe we need max for
Sorry to wake you.
get the first rank, I think.
I'm detecting a shadow. Please come to the 4th floor quickly.
He just send pings to our head like that?
There's a shadow in the city. Yamagishi found it unexpectedly.
What? But the moon isn't full yet.
It seems to be just a regular shadow, but there usually isn't any normal shadow activity outside of Tartarus.
It's near Naganaki Shrine. Akihiko was already in the area, so he went ahead. I'm sure he can handle it alone, but we should be ready just in case.
Gotcha.
Yes, this is Yamagishi.
I'm here. Sorry, but I think you guys better come quick.
What's wrong?
Oh, that can't be
Are you
good.
in trouble?
No. The Shadow's been defeated. Or rather, it was already defeated when I got here.
What happened?
Oh.
This little fella took a hit for me. I want to save him if we can.
Took a hit? Who's he talking about?
Don't ask me.
We get best boy.
At any rate,
The bestest
let's
of
move out.
boys. The bestest of boys.
Chun. okay, Koro-chan?
You know this dog?
Yeah, everyone around here does. We've got to help him, quick!
First, we need to stop the bleeding.
Man, he's one tough fighter. He defeated that shadow all by himself.
Wait, does that mean this dog's a persona user?
He says, this is a place of peace, so I protected it. There are flowers over there. Those flowers... They must be for the priest who died in the accident here.
Aww.
So he really was guarding this place.
Okay, hold on. Igus, don't tell me you can translate dog language too.
Canines do not have their own language. However, speech is not the only means of communication.
This fellow really is a rare breed.
Correct.
He's not the only one.
I wonder if this dog is
Let's report to the chairman so we can conclude this mission.
a stand-in for Hachi in Japan, the one that like stood and waited for its owner.
As for a vet, it's midnight, but I think I can arrange something.
Good
I'm surprised you don't have a
You're one
dog on,
amazing
or
dog.
a vet on retainer. You guys are rich as fuck. Be surprised if you didn't. Doggo. Only the best doggo. And back to track again, because we're just gonna. We're just gonna do that. The text doesn't change.
Welcome back.
One more week till the moon's full again. You see how many things look at? You seen how things look at the mall lately? Us really on the rise. I think it's really on us to do something about this. Sweat the floor with the shadows. You want to continue reading that sci-fi series together? You're not too busy on me. Yes, because we need the academy.
Alright.
And this might get us to, maybe?
So the other day, I recommended the novel I'm reading to a classmate. I don't talk to her much, but at the time we were discussing a movie we'd both seen. She wasn't too keen on the recommendation and turned me down though. It was because the series looked hard to get into. There are so many volumes.
This is probably the same girl that tried to beat her up.
If she just gave it a chance, I know she would see how interesting it is. The basic premise is about journeying to other planets, and even that by itself already sounds intriguing. And the writing is so unique and poetic. I can't help but get sucked in. Recommending something to someone is a really tricky thing, huh? Well, thank you anyways. I appreciate you showing interest in that book. Okay, I think I'll read a little further myself. I finished the whole thing.
Ooh. Only one.
Time flies by so quickly.
I demand more.
Let me know your thoughts on it next time.
More academy. I demand. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Actual bullshit.
Good evening.
God damn it. I mean, I know a locked door can't
Things
stop
are
this
really
guy. but
starting to
come
liven
on.
up around here. So, how are you getting along with everyone? Oh, that's good to hear.
Did you want us to not be with everybody? I don't. Okay.
Just to remind you, the next full moon will be in 1 week. Are you ready? I actually haven't been too worried about you lately, but you should still be careful. I'll see you again.
Alrighty then. I would love if he would. He just had a teleport. That'd be just fan-fucking-tastic. The track we go once more. The cicadas. I beat a record. I'm second on the team. Just one person left. The tournament is the day after tomorrow. Oh, thank God, because I need my days back.
Oh, welcome back.
And it seemed like there's a lot more of the lost than before. There are quite a few in the city today. They're making my friends really anxious. So when's the next full moon again? Next week? We have to bring our A game, don't we? Yes. Yes. We're... There you go. I keep forgetting I can use the phone to instant teleport and save myself having to walk. Get that academy up again? Hopefully. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Getting there. It's blinking. August 1st. It hits August 1st. It's just a scorcher outside. Trained all day, preparing for the competition in August 2nd.
Stay focused, everyone! Tomorrow's the big day! Whoa, you're doing great. That's the fastest time on the team. Good luck tomorrow.
Meanwhile, like, we're running laps around them, like, just pass them, like, 3 laps over or some shit.
I see you're back.
I mean, the competition tomorrow. You better do your best to try and win. Although these guys, this guy is Sao, who they say is supposed to crush the competition. Watch out for him. Yeah, I've heard that name before. He's pretty famous, dude. I've seen him in a sports magazine. But it's even the point of trying to go up against a guy like that, you just wear yourself out. Well, there's full moon soon, so I guess you can look at it as training or something. This is true. Any type of physical activity or like staying in shape is gonna do you wonders in Tartarus. Like, just in general. Nope. Because we are close to not only getting you 10, we're close to getting our boy Moon 10.
Good, good.
Which means we get 2 out of the way, and then we don't have to worry about them.
You today, well, you notice anything different about me?
You're scummier than usual?
Ooh, so you can tell? I had my hair revitalized. Doesn't it look healthier now? It's quite a hassle, but appearances are a big part of the job.
I would agree, but we can't tell through the
That said, I'm the total opposite at home. I dress like a slob and only shower every 3 days.
Oh
Let
God.
me come up with an analogy.
Sir, please shower every day.
Vegetables. Perfect. Imagine an organically grown cucumber that looks all deformed. Compare that to a cucumber that looks perfect, but was grown using chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Which... Wouldn't that be delightful? In an ideal world, they'd offer safe and delicious vegetables regardless of their appearance. But in reality, supermarkets line their shelves with the prettiest cucumbers they can find.
Yeah, that is slightly true.
So, why do consumers
Appearance
still
is
buy these cucumbers
one of the
when they
5
know
things
the
you see in
truth?
food.
Simple.
If the appearance
People
looks weird, you're like,
trust what they
ugh.
see. The world is governed more by appearances than realities. That's why, as much as I hate spending money, I buy expensive ties to win people's trust.
You just
Wait,
buy one tie,
You
dude.
know what I just said earlier? The part about me dressing like a slob and not showering every day. Don't you dare tell anyone. I can't afford to have people start believing I'm ordinary.
You just
I only admitted it to you personally.
shower every day?
No one else
I don't
has a
know.
clue, okay?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could just shower every day, please. I'm begging you, please.
Just a reminder, do not tell a soul. If you break your promise, well, I guess I can trust you. Run along now.
I don't think anyone's gonna care if you don't shower every day. Seems oddly weird, but I guess you are a celebrity. Ish? I don't know. Are talk show people celebrities in the same way like Hollywood is? Well, I guess like talk show, but like Sunday morning TV show type deal. Whoa, we go!
Attention! The time is upon us to demonstrate outstanding sportsmanship. May the best runner win.
There are so many people here that have no faces or eyes, and it's creepy.
Hey, you're almost done.
How are you feeling? Think you got this?
Ooh, that's what I like to hear. Since this is your first time, let me give you some advice. All you have to do is give it your all. Remember, mind over matter.
We were gonna do that anyway, dude.
Is yourself.
We were gonna do that anyway.
All right, dude. Go show them what you're made of.
Yeah, the one track person in the back doesn't have any. Doesn't have any eyes.
Go, go, go!
That was amazing! I can't believe it's your first time competing. On top of that, this was your fastest time yet.
Man, you killed it!
It's those stonks in the tower.
Still a bummer, though. Even with your incredible performance, that guy still won.
You mean Hayase, right? They say he blows everyone out of the water in every competition. I thought people were exaggerating? Jeez, he's insane. Could sure use someone like him on our team. Ah, damn it! We'll get him next time for sure.
Hey, wait. Isn't that him?
Yo, you were pretty fast.
Hi, random. Why do you got lips like that, dog? Get like perfect lips. What the fuck? Looks so angry,
Must have been some
dude.
training. Hey, I know this is weird all of a sudden, but would you want to hang out sometime? Cool, sounds good. You still need to work on your technique, but I feel like you've got potential. Maybe you could help push me to test my limits.
Yeah?
I usually grab a bite to eat at the strip mall in Iwatodai after school. Stop by sometime if you feel like it. The name's Mamoru Hayase. Well, I'll see you around.
What's this one gonna get us?
Wow. Hayase must really see you as a worthy rival.
If you see him again, tell him this. Next time I'll kick your ass! You got that?
Calm down, Kaz. By the way, wasn't that Nimura guy from Third High supposed to be pretty good too? He never showed.
Yeah, I was talking to some of the guys from his school. Apparently they couldn't get a hold of him. They even went out to check his house, but he wasn't there.
Oh.
So he's gone missing. Did he run away from home? Maybe he was afraid of going up against Hayase. Or wait, do you think it's because of that apathy syndrome thing?
No idea. Hope he shows up again soon in one piece.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Anyway, now's not the time to get down in the dumps. Our school did great today, after all. Good job out there.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Fresh from Akira, that you did well in the competition.
No.
So I'm impressed with your ability to balance so many aspects of your life successfully. It's amazing. You should give yourself some credit. If nothing else, you're at least doing something unlike someone else I know.
Thanks.
Yeah. Sticks and bones can't break my bones. Something I can do. Mission I mean.
Yeah.
Next full moon is August 6th, Thursday. It's likely that the enemy will be stronger than the last one. Make sure you're ready. It just so happens that we're about to do that anyway. Just a couple more nights we got it, and we can stop doing this. Just a few more. We can fully stop. And just continue getting the other links. One day. One day. And we also get our days back now.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth. I am calling to inform
Yep.
you this time. Goodbye now.
And that's why we wait, because she's going to do that pretty much like days before. So, you know, waiting and just doing it all at once saves you an ass load of time. We'll get her out of the way because she is getting up to rank 7 at this point, which means that's almost 3 of them that are straight up out of the way.
There you are.
I have cramp score right now, but I'm not going. Can you pay with me? I mean, I should just make go to cram school because she needs it, but, fuck it, why not?
I'm kind of hungry. Let's go out to eat. What do you want to get?
You know, after, the parents saw us and were like, you shouldn't be doing this, like, I feel like they'd be watching her like a hawk, but...
Oh, I want a frog burger from Wild Duck. Come on, let's go.
In this economy? Even the dollar menu's $3. Come on.
So, the other day, Mom and Dad, they talked to me about why they were getting divorced. It was sad, but I listened to the whole thing. Did I do good? Thank you.
You know, it's hard on her because...
Mom and Dad, they said when there's no love, it's hard to stay married. But they said not to worry, because they would love me no matter what. So I told them, it's okay if they get divorced. It must be hard to live with someone you don't love. Hey, so I have to choose if I want to live with Mom or Dad. Who do you think I should pick?
We can't answer that for you because that's like...
I don't know what to do. Oh, if I go with Mom, I might have to move somewhere far away. And then I won't be able to play with you anymore.
Okay, so maybe the third option was a good choice.
I miss you too much.
Okay, maybe the third option was a good choice. Shit.
You better get home. Hey, will you hold my hand on the way home? Welcome back.
Alright. This is where we'll actually go to Tartarus at this point, because we now have gotten a fair amount of our shit out of the way. We'll check Elizabeth real quick to see if she has anything we need. And because we want to make sure we're going through Tartarus before the full moon so that we don't kill people. we might need.
Good day. Marvelous. I'm
Twilight
looking.
fragments? We take those.
Are you accepting a request?
Okay, let's see. We'll get that one this time, I believe. We're halfway there to that one.
I won't insist you do anything.
Look at the agents.
But it'd be great.
Given that I think we're still on some vacation after this, we might be able to take her out. I think. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Yes.
The Tartarus we go! Get the hell out of this place. Then we have to start climbing floors.
As of today, I will be joining in the operations to explore Tartarus. I am ready for deployment. I have also been equipped with a number of combat functions, in addition to the ability to summon a persona. I will provide more details later. When the time comes, prepare.
Okay.
Our current objective is the elimination of the large shadows that appear during a full moon. In order to accomplish this, it will be crucial to gather Please make efficient use of my...
And I guess when Aegis' thermometry gauge is maxed out, her energy Orga mode can be used. Once Orga mode is activated, Aegis will automatically attack during her turn for 3 rounds, unprompted. During Orga mode, her attack and defense will significantly increase. Keep in mind that once Orga mode ends, Iris will be overheated, rendering her immobile for the next turn. So it's Berserk. Fair enough. That's right, we did get more cards. Multiple major arcanas have been added to the shuffle time. Hierophant, the level of your current equipped personas will be increased by... Ooh! Increased social link bonus for persona users until you leave Tartarus. Nice.
I've been waiting for you.
Sure.
If I may say so.
Awaiting your arrival, I sense something shifting within Tartarus. A number of strange doors have appeared there, it seems. Whether these doors leads, whether these bodes ill or not. Even I do not have that knowledge. However, I believe you have the wherewithal to find out, take the leap. You may discover something useful. You can do that. Excellent, I have faith in you. Those who challenge the unknown, choosing risk over comfort, often achieve greatness. I believe such challenge necessarily facilitate some form of growth. Courage will lead you to betterment. I sincerely hope you will continue to act on it. This door should I investigate? Yes. Okay, let's get Ika. We'll get Aegis.
Yes.
Here's... What do you do for damage? I can't tell. We'll take Akihiro then. Yeah. That's pretty solid damage. We'll go in here real quick. We'll get one more persona to see what went on now, which helps us out because
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I believe we need.
Which will you choose?
Hanged, Magician, Moon, Devil, Temperance.
This is your progress so far.
We have Justice, we have Hanged. We don't have Death on us. But we haven't really needed it all that
To your
much.
heart's content.
Oh, should get Priestess because we now have it unlocked. Okay.
Please, you can't carry any more than that. Are you finished? We look...
Given that we do almost have 2 of them maxed out, that means we can take away 1 at a later date. You said there was... What floor are they on?
Good day. I can sense a presence.
Seems to be some humans' presence within 78 and 81. Okay.
Very
We just have to climb up. — 78 and 81. All right. I get a faint reading of a person. It could be someone who's lost here. Too far for me to pinpoint the location. It seems to be on a much higher floor.
Let's move out. Everyone stay alert.
Yep. This should now be open. That's still creepy. Like, really creepy. But kinda cool.
All right.
Up we go.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Let's continue exploring.
That's cool. It's all like structure-y now. That's neat.
The decor has completely changed.
Or
Now then,
it's all like
what are we going to
construction-y now.
There are 2 gates.
I'll go with.
These are the ones that we did get because they were massive upgrades for us. Ice. What's this? It's probably lightning. I think. But not blocked. Not blocked is good. Nope. What's the opposite of... Oh, it's probably fire.
I am Igus, the last of the anti-shadow suppression weapons. Preparing to eliminate all hostile targets. Palladium, activate!
Oh shit, okay.
Well executed, Igus.
Let's go! Let's go! HP recovery. You're on that right now. Oh. Just hanged. Who cares?
They are finished. That was a spectacular finish. Treasure chest identified. Will you open it?
We take Onyx. That makes us weapons. We'll take that. Nope, that's just the floor. It looks like a Twilight fragment. I'm like, oh shit.
Treasure chest identified. I'll start preparing the analysis.
Wait, nope, we'll do fire. Nope.
This will do the trick. Go for it! And Messalea! Not bad.
Never mind. I think a lot of things are going to be, oh! I don't have a healer. I don't have a healer. That explains so much.
Only 2 left. One enemy defeated.
Oh, this is the first turn where like actual like piercing and stuff, or first floor where like piercing stuff have actually been like. A thing. I like the change.
Just what we hoped for.
I don't have a healer. This is bad. This is bad.
Found the stairs. Want to climb up?
Kind of weird machine. I wonder what's powerful.
This shouldn't be a problem.
What's the plan? Be careful. How about trick?
It have no effect.
Yay! That's not good. That works.
Good work, Dr. Hiko.
I feel like either lightning is going to be resisted a lot here, or it's going to get used a lot here.
Sonata-senpai's been knocked down. Are you okay? I'll show you my power. Palladium.
Well, that's not good. Just keep hitting lightning then.
Well executed.
Hopefully.
This will do the trick.
Okay, they resist fear. Fair enough.
Did I scan on this enemy?
Yes.
Analysis complete.
It does not like piercing. Okay then.
I'll take care of this. Get him.
Ready to do?
Good work, Dr. Hiko.
Keep doing this then?
You struck a weakness. Good one, Sonata-senpai. Operation unsustainable. I guess it's taken heavy damage. Now, Palladium.
This is what happens when I have a healer that I forgot to put in. Because I thought I just didn't have a fourth.
You hit a weakness.
Oh damn. Alright.
That was a beautiful strike, Kirito-senpai. Right on target.
Oh damn.
Nice, I guess. Look at their vitals. Tigus has taken serious damage. Let's go. He needs to
It's fine.
He struck a weakness. Good one, Sonata-senpai.
Oh.
That's an enemy down.
Yeah.
You hit a weakness.
Yeah.
You dodged it. That's our leader.
This is going swimmingly.
That's an enemy down.
Going great, by the way.
Looks like you can target a weakness.
There we go.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, that's not a win for the team. Need that. It's okay. We got a level. Okay, we got a level.
Just a scratch.
That's all that matters.
I bet the scenery here serves as a distraction. Well, it will.
Something good? Mm-hmm. Nope. Huh? Oh.
What?
I think something new has appeared on this floor. Nothing huge, but I'll give you another heads up when you get close to it. Don't like that. No, we came from here, man. Oh. I can see how this can get bad. Because you'd be on these floors a lot longer than you would have want. You'd be on these floors a lot longer than you want to be because they're larger.
This will do the trick.
Pierce. Bricks work. Bricks work.
I'll take care of this. I've got it.
Shoot lightning.
What's going on?
Block.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Strike. Or just almost kill it. Block.
The enemy escaped.
Yeah, it's fair.
Looks like the fight's over.
All right, let's be on our way.
Well, here's the thing. Like, if we figure out what it's weak to now, we'll
So this is where this
be good to go. The reading that I'm getting from it is similar to the one there from the entrance. The shape is similar as well. Could it be a portal leading somewhere else? I mean, Elizabeth did say we should check these things out. No. What seems different about this floor? Oh! Fuck, maybe like the one on the first floor? There's a booklet in front of the clock. Title on the cover reads The Great Clock Manual. For those who seek to gain greater power from the common experience, to activate the Great Clock, prerequisite quantity of Twilight Fragments are required. After an offering is made and the hand strikes 12, then the Great Clock can be used. The observer shall then reach for the pendulum while picturing a recipient of the clock's power. Last day of the month, actively verified. That seems to be from 10 years ago. Clock hands are already dependent at 12. Might as well follow the instructions. Use a Twilight Fragment in Tartarus. An entrance to a special dimension with a Great Clock may appear. Great Clock grants a large amount of HP to a teammate of your choosing, although you can only choose allies at lower levels than yourself. The greater level there, it's the bigger the boost. Okay. Yeah. And but fair, I don't like plan to use Junpei, and I can just do it later. Or I can give him one later, so. It went alright. For a second I lost you all, but then it was like you kept out here. What an odd place. What do you think could be the deal with that clock? Seems like it's helpful. It would be smart use to make use of it. Doesn't seem dangerous. Maybe it actually had a positive effect on everyone? The interest opened up again. Let's try it. Hey, wait just a sec. I'm actually feeling pretty good right now. If it's all right, you would like to join you. Yes. I kind of need a healer. I'll fuck that up.
Resuming the operation.
There we go.
A shadow! Oh, hey! Looks like you're the only guy on the team tonight.
I see. So this is what you would call a harem, correct? According to my data, every single man in the world fantasizes of having one.
Wait, is that what you're angling for?
Well, ulterior motives aside, I've no problems. After all, this team is strategically sound.
You aren't helping. You are not helping us in any way, shape, or form. Please stop.
Enemy spotted. Awaiting orders.
You're not helping us at all.
It's our chance to go first.
This will do the trick.
You can
I'll
take
show
them.
no mercy.
Nice down. Did you get? Nice.
As your angels are coming up, one enemy down.
Go for it. Confess a leg up.
Excellent. Excellent.
I'll slice you to pieces.
Weapons free.
It's over. C'est magnifique.
Ooh, nice. Let's get rid of this. Mostly because, like,
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
a lot of anything that matters can't really
It'd
be like,
so embarrassing if I get low grades.
can't be really debuffed in a way. It has to be debuffed in a certain way or crit. So it's like, hey, this is nice and all, but like,
That shadow looks weird.
round 2. Good.
We caught them
The enemy looks tough.
Go for it.
Nice. No, that actually lands. That's the good shit.
It is time. Palladium.
It's actually a fair amount of damage. God damn. I mean, you don't really get a turn at this rate. Just block. Just straight up block.
I missed.
Ow.
Pull the trigger.
Heal up.
Thank you for your support. Activating.
This guy's weak to weak, but does number to piercing, so let's keep doing that.
Looks like you can target a weakness.
Oh. Gives me all damage. High chance of inflicting down. Might be better just to do this. Just kind of keep it down so it can't do anything. And it saves us much time. If it dies.
Shall I move to strike?
Or I can crit.
I'll slice you to pieces.
We take crits. We take crits and weaknesses. Both are good. That's not good. Stop it.
obliged. Summoning. There. Hit. Right on target.
That's a crit. Alrighty then, I guess we're critting tonight. Oh. Actually, yes. Give me this.
Mission complete.
Nice. Delivers medium pierce damage to one foe, more damage to down targets. Honestly, get rid of poison.
That was excellent leadership. Keep up the good work.
We should look around in case we don't miss any fragments or anything. Galbash steel, nice. Nice.
Staircase. Shall we
We'll get you this time. Now that we know. God, and a strong one. Okay.
Do you think this
I mean,
layout has
I'm not
some sort of
complaining, but those
purpose?
things actually kind of suck to fight. Like, in succession, they kind of suck to fight. Because it, like, takes a good portion of your time to fight them. Even if you are, But it does give you XP, so no reason not to.
The situation is favorable. Power. Be careful.
Wait a minute. Never mind. This is fine. So it's action evasion. Make sure it can't do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, here we go. Now I just need to lower his defense somehow. Do the big damage. Big damage. Don't stop doing that, it'd be nice.
This will do the trick.
May not do a lot of damage, but it can give it a chance to freeze. Never mind. It's blocked. Might as well see what happens. Oh shit. She's turning on the unicorn mode. Ooh. That actually was cool. We had unlocked this when we made Jack and during the off time. Ooh. I guess carry? Well, actually, hit him with the cyclone arrow. While he's critical. Do the massive damage.
Just one more. Take that.
There we go.
All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
This link bonus person will increase until the lead. We actually kind of need this. As it is very useful. Flash stats. Okay, okay. Ooh, there we go. I'm here. There
Rare shadow detected.
we go. So let's see what it is weak to, because we didn't find out last
A
time.
rare enemy. It'd be great if we can defeat it.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time. Go for it.
Like this.
No.
Nope.
Now's the time. Light doesn't seem to be effective. Pull the trigger.
Maybe?
It didn't work.
Lock?
It is time. Summoning. I'm still setting up. What is it'll take a little more time. Engage.
I mean, she does a fuck ton of damage though.
What to do? Not that.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Probably darkness? It's fire, isn't it? I bet it's fire. Which would be a first.
Child's play.
Almost, actually. Ooh.
Now's the time.
Well, if the crit didn't kill him, the all-out would have. Definitely want that. And people are leveling up like mad, which is good. We do, in fact, need the EXP.
Oh, stairs. Oh,
I'm gonna be coming up on the nearby floor. Let's be sure to pace
oh,
ourselves.
there's a treasure chest.
Nothing there, huh?
Have you gotten used to Dormite?
Oh shit, it's a king beetle.
What's the plan here?
And he's golden.
Go for it. Professor Layup.
Bow down to the king.
That didn't work.
Or I can block ice. What an asshole.
Pull the trigger.
Win? No, it does a fair amount of damage though.
It is time.
Switch track. Okay, resist striking. Fire? Sir? Thank God.
Shall I move the
Sword leader.
See if you're stressable. Or distressable.
I have to do this.
Let's go. We enjoy things that are distressable. There's just so much to them. Empress? We don't need the Empress yet. We will, however, take the EXP.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
He says it like we're not going to do that. I don't... Oh, shit.
Ooh, maybe there's something nice.
Attack me. Bet it helps boost strength or something. We'll find out later.
Hey, there's a treasure.
Ooh, materials. Materials are good. Especially since it can help us craft weapons of the strong kind.
Can we go up those stairs?
I trust you're not tired? Then let's be off.
Alright. Ooh.
We've been ambushed.
Don't like that. Don't like that. Stop it. Stop it.
Yuji. I think I can use it now.
We'll heal up. Plus, she also might give us SP if possible. Nope, just stab boost.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
That's fine. One can hope.
That didn't work. Kirito-senpai knocked one enemy down.
Uh,
Ready to switch in.
It's your turn.
Let's switch to you.
Ice doesn't seem to have any effect.
Try lightning. Nope, but it did shock him.
Now's the time. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
So much damage, god damn. Sorry, just bringing up the flank with the damage. And the good outfit. Got more XP.
Now it's done. Doing pretty well. Kinda scary when things are going too well.
That is the correct thought to always have. It's going too well. Wait a minute.
I'll show no mercy.
As artful as expected.
It's your turn.
What do we do?
It's weak to piercing.
Right.
Arrows or bullets. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
That's good because it'll try and charm me.
What next?
Fuck that thing.
It didn't work?
Oh, that healed it. Oh. Oh.
You dodged the attack. Nice one.
Is the piercing stuff again?
2 enemies remaining. Target destroyed. That's it, I guess. Show you my power. Requesting this way.
Oh, tread light. Block. Don't like that.
Electricity is useless here. Keep that in mind.
Dark. Blocked.
Should I scan on this enemy?
This will do the trick. There. Yeah. One target remaining.
1 enemy eliminated.
That's fine. We took out your others.
Kirito-senpai's down. Someone do something.
Hi. Block.
All enemies defeated.
God damn it, there's so much. Which is good because it means we now have our powerhouse for a while. Need this. And burst. Nice. Get that fat EXP. Clear the area. Do you want to send someone to scout ahead?
Goodbye.
You know, funny enough, we still have not run into, ooh. Almost missed that. Definitely want those.
Hello there.
Nice. We do in fact need those things. Ooh, which means someone might be able to get more XP.
Treasure chest.
And a way back right there.
Apparently, the drugstore has sales on certain days. That's a good time to buy in bulk.
Kinda surprised you're so practical. I guess you're not so different from us after all.
It's rude.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
Ah, hit me first. That counterattack did not work.
It's a group of 5, but you've got what it takes.
These are... Actually, I don't remember what these are.
I'm still setting up. It'll
Shall
take
I
a
move
little
to
more
strike?
time.
Let's do stress. Yes! Nice. Oh shit, okay. Let's go. Hitting all the... Everything's kind of landing today. Yes. Wait, but I have the thing that gives me one more persona, right? Okay. I guess. Dodge ice. There we go.
Excellent Excellent leadership. Keep up the good work.
God, this place is so big. Oh, shit.
Treasure chest identified.
There it is.
Will you open?
Oh, no, that's not the corner, but that also works. Looking for the one because it might give us another room.
Enemy spotted. Awaiting
For,
orders.
That's not good.
What? Seriously?
That's not good.
Ranger senpai! Someone help her!
Help?
Ranger senpai! Someone help her!
Try harder.
Oh no!
Ow.
This doesn't
The time
look
is
good.
right.
Like, ow? Or just attack it, okay.
I appreciate it. Someone's confused. They may act unpredictably. Awaiting orders. Summoning. Persona.
Piercing AoE?
Do not make contact. Two enemies down. This one, I guess. I leave it to you.
Never mind.
We can hit a weakness with this.
Not that.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a
Oh,
little
I
more time.
never, maybe slight? Never mind.
Someone's confused. They
You're
may
fucking
act
back at me.
All right.
Let's do all my damage. Fuck it. Just be mean to him.
Well, amazing! It's time for an all-out attack!
This should kill it? We're using this chance to get a lot of XP because we kind of want to get a little hard up
Just what we hoped for.
over some stuff because we want to make sure we're properly leveled. We can save our skin.
Shadow detected nearby.
A shadow. What will you do?
Oh, probably in here. Yeah.
Recommended course of action.
Yes. Yeah, well, was worth a shot. Yes. We'll do this once because we're probably about to hit the boss. Oh, there's another one. I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to avoid staying on this floor for as long as possible because I don't want to risk the Reaper right now. Because that actually would kill us.
Recommended
And that's
course
not a
of
good
action.
thing. So
Seems
I
like
do.
we've checked everything on this floor.
I do in
We
fact
have finished exploring this floor.
like
Mad
this look.
respect,
I
as they say.
think this floor looks neat. It's like actually like it interesting. Okay. Where we go? There they are.
Powerful enemy spotted.
Find a lecture there's a skill of mine I'd like you to use. It's called Illicit Aura. Okay. Go back down. We will save.
I've been waiting for you.
What now?
Marvelous.
Seems at the moment your bonds have a unique benefit effect on the creation of new personas. If you wish to take advantage of the opportunity, please visit the realm room.
Good day. Are you accepting a request?
Oh.
Wonderful. Let's hear
Nice.
the I will await a report of
Grab
success.
that one. Nice.
Very well then.
Getting those out of the way. We'll go up, we'll kill this boss. We'll also use her her move. As I remember how to do said move. There it is.
Yes.
There you go. Trying to remember how to do it. I don't like how these things look.
Leader.
They're terrifying.
Be careful.
I stand corrected. They're assholes.
You'll pay for that. This will do the trick. Do it! And press the layout!
Never mind, they'll use the ice. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh god, I'm the one that's so weak to winds. That's not good. Please stop, sir. Please stop, sir. With a little arrow ring. Actually, fair. Not HP there. Ice. With ice again. And they'll probably finish him off with ice. Or at least try to. Knock him weak again. I ain't having any way of shitting him off.
It's time for a full assault! Like fish in a barrel! Executed! C'est magnifique!
Nice. Solid finish. Ooh.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Absolutely solid finish. Yeah. Those are okay. They're not.
Greetings. Yes.
The TARDIS, it may be a colossal tower with constant incremental progress. We will rapidly reach our objective. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first treading without fear, as I say. You sure you know some unusual phrases? Where did you learn about those? I have a daily academic regimen. The other day, Jinpei-san taught me how to write haikus. I owe my Tartarus, dark Captain Tartarus, why are you so tall? I mean, that is right.
In the interest of everyone's safety, I will initiate contact with the enemy.
Not wrong. Dish.
Hey!
Yeah. Also, the fact that I can't give armor to, I guess, is concerning. Yeah. We're gonna go back down. Gonna save. Physical. Ooh, lightweight settles. Let's give these to Yukari so that she can get some nice little boost. We'll give these to. I'll be giving it to Fuka. She can't fight. I don't know. Okay.